As we visit different companies, the goal is to contrast and compare each of them and to learn how these companies do design work, how they manufacture goods, and how it compares to what takes place back in the United States. No matter where you are in the world, you have to follow a development process. It's cross-cultural. If you're in England, China, Spain, Italy, Greece, you have to follow this development process in order to have a successful company. And I felt that that was really something unique and special that I wouldn't have saw if we just talked about it in a classroom or just stayed in Utah.
Companies follow the same type of product development strategy as we do in the US. That they have an innovation stage, they have a testing stage, engineering stage, and then a production stage. And I've realized that it's kind of the same process no matter where you go, even if you are outside of the United States.
The product development process that we learn in mechanical engineering can be applied to a lot of different fields. It's really easy in our classes to see how it can apply to aerospace or to automotive, but it could be applied to a chemical factory or to a sausage manufacturing plant. And I think that that is something that we can use and that we can bring back to mechanical engineering in order to improve our own product development processes.
Another interesting point that's been made by a number of companies when we ask about their product development process is a lot of them will say they wish that they had more structure or that they have it, but they wish that they followed it more.
I didn't find any one design process that was throughout every single company that was successful. They all had to find something that worked for them.
A lot of them recognize that sometimes a deadline comes up and you just kind of do what you need to get it out there and ready in time.
And some of the companies even did things that they knew weren't regularly a good practice, but they knew that it worked better for them to do it this way. And so I think a principle there is to be adaptable, to adapt the product development process to whatever you're doing and to find what works best for you. The companies that knew how every part of the process worked within their company were able to make things happen a lot faster, have a shorter product cycle, and have a better product because they knew how it was going to be manufactured, they knew how it was going to get marketed, and all those things play into a great product.
The multidisciplinary aspect of teams is so important. A team of just engineers doesn't know everything that you need to develop a product the right way to customer needs.
So it's more than just engineering, and it's more than just the financial part, it's more than just the business part, it's more than just marketing, but all these pieces weave together and influence each other.
You know, as a design engineer, you should know all of these things, but you can't be an expert in everything all at the same time. So multidisciplinary teams are very important.
Design and manufacturing, they are totally inseparable. These good design engineers are not thinking, you know, what can I make and then how can I make it? A lot of times they're even starting from the process. They know this is how we're going to make it. You know, if it's our plastic part that's injection molded or a metal part that's die casted, this is what we have to work with, and this is how I'm going to design it so it can be made this way. That process is just so critical, and it oftentimes takes as much engineering to set up that manufacturing process that it's really critical to start with that kind of design from the very beginning. And I've seen that very clearly as we visited these different companies that are making totally different products, but that seems to be constant throughout them.
I've had the opportunity to take capstone and the product design class, but even so I even had trouble applying that to my internship. But being able to observe the processes of several companies has been awesome in helping me to understand the theory and how it really applies and how you can mix it up so well.